Welcome to my then and now. I can't believe how far I've come. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, 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 love.
I first came into foster care when I was 7 years old. I have 2 biological siblings, a brother and a sister.
Her brother went with his biological dad because they had different dads. So that's where the brother went.
And then my sister went to a group home. And then later on,
Did you go to a group home right away?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I went to a group home, and then later on I got sent to a couple different homes, and then I started going to therapy. And really cool thing is, one of the ladies that worked there, her name was Connie, I actually ended up living with them.
She said, so she was the receptionist at the therapy office that Ariana was going through. And she said every time Ariana came in, she just had this feeling that she needs to come live with me. And she wasn't looking to adopt. They were an older couple, Connie and Dave. So sweet. She still has a relationship with them. But she just wanted to get her out of the group home and in a really good home until they could find her a forever home. Ariana ended up living with them for 6 months.
Yeah.
It was a while.
So before I came into foster care, I mean, I don't remember a lot of it, but I do remember some trauma and some abuse. And my mom did have an addiction that she couldn't overcome. And I think the main thing that I really remember is when we were finding out that we were coming into foster care, it was a couple days before my 7th birthday, and I was so excited because I was turning 7. And then I remember I wasn't even with my family. I was with some biological family. I was with my aunt and uncle on my 7th birthday, but I remember I was just I just wanted to be with my mom, but I knew that I couldn't because some of the things I've been through.
So did DCS come to your house and
yeah, okay, well,
or school?
So me and my sister, my biological sister, we were at school, and then my little brother was at home, and we got sent to the principal's office, and I was so scared because I've never gotten sent to the principal's office when I was younger.
And I think, just on a little side note real quick, I always tell my kids before I pick them up from school, because of what they've been through in their past, and they've always been called to the principal's office and then they're taken away from their family. So I always make sure if I'm gonna pick them up, I'll text them or call them and be like, hey, I'm taking you to lunch today, or we're doing this, or you have a doctor's appointment.
And so I was like, why am I getting sent to the principal's office? I was so confused. And then I saw my sister in there, and I was I thought, crap, what did she do? We're in trouble for something. Aww. But then there was this, I think it was someone from DCS, and she was asking us questions if our mom would abuse us, if we've ever been put in bad situations. We answered the questions truthfully, we said yes, we have, but I didn't really understand, so it was mainly my older sister talking. She told us that we were getting checked out, so I was I can't, I don't know this lady, I don't know what to do. So then my sister said that everything would be okay. She told me to just stay by her and follow whatever the lady said to do. We ended up at the apartment complex we were staying in, and she told us that we couldn't go inside, and that our mom would bring a bag of clothes down for us. And then they brought my little brother in the car, and I just remember holding him and saying everything's gonna be okay, we're gonna be fine. And from there we just got separated, I guess.
So I first heard about Ariana when through a caseworker that I knew for one of my other kids that I had in my home. And she sent me an email saying, I feel like she would be the perfect fit in your family. Her birthday was March 13th, which I thought was so cute because Hallie's birthday is March 16th. And one of our things through foster care and adoption, I am so close with my sister Shelly, and I really wanted that for Hallie. And I really wanted her to have a sister that she could have that bond with and that sweet. So I thought it was so cute that, well, originally I actually thought they were a year apart. I thought Ariana was a year younger than Hallie. They told me that you were 7, but she was actually 8. We first met her, she came to our house on June 22nd of 2013. So during that whole visit, I thought she was 7 the whole time. And of course she fit right in. We were taking sweet pictures. And within a week later, June 29th of 2013, she moved into our house. And I remember that day so specifically. We drove over to Connie's house and Ariana had all of her stuff packed up in little boxes and she was so excited and she was just like, what were you feeling that day?
I don't know. I don't really remember.
You don't remember? I just remember like when we knocked on the door, she ran and gave me a hug and she's like, I'm so excited. And I'm like, me too. So then we packed up her stuff and we drove it to her house. Then from there you get, when you first take in a foster child, you get a paper that says like their name, their date of birth, who they can have contact with. Like it has all these different things on it. And it had her birthday and it said 2004. And I'm like, then she is not 7, she is 8. So wait, let me back up for a minute. So they said she was 8, but when I looked at her birth date, she was actually 9. And then when I compared the birth dates, her and Hallie were only 3 days apart. And then I was even more excited because then I've like always had this thing where I love twins. Twins are like this cutest thing. So I decided that they were gonna be my unofficial twins. And they actually let me dress them alike, but it didn't last very long. Maybe only a couple months.
Yeah.
But it was so cute.
It was kind of, I think, I remember that, like, we had like these owl tutu outfits. And
They're
then
so cute.
we had like this pink and white striped shirt with like this white skirt. But like, I did not like it.
She didn't like it, and neither did Hallie. They were like, we don't want to dress alike, because they both have kind of different styles.
Yeah.
But I thought it was so cute, and it only lasted a couple months, but that was okay, because that was cute enough, and I got pictures of it, so. So Ariana spelled her name, or her name was spelled A-R-I-E-A-N-N-A.
Yeah.
And she loved to sing. She's always loved to sing. She still loves to sing. She's been singing since day 1.
Hi, my name is Ariana. I'm 10 years old and I'm going to be singing Roar by Katy Perry. I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, skid to rock the boat and make a mess. So I say quietly, I grip her lightly. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. So I stayed for nothing. So I fell for everything. You held me down, but I got up. Already brushing off the dust. I hear my voice, I hear that sound. Like thunder gonna shake the world.
So when we were getting ready to adopt her and we asked her, you know, do you want to change your name? I absolutely love her name and I didn't want her to change it. But she said, I just want to change the spelling of it. So how do you spell it now?
I spell it A-R-I-A-N-A.
So kind of like Ariana Grande is kind of what she wanted to be like, but that's like her idol and her #1 person that she wants to meet. So she was adopted on
December 4th of 2014.
Yep, December 4th of 2014. And that was such an incredible day. Ariana was the first one we ever adopted. So all of our families were so excited, and especially Hallie. Hallie was like over the moon excited, and it was just such an amazing and very, very special day. So ever since the very first time we met Ariana, she's always fit into our family perfectly. She's always felt like our own. Her and Hallie have always been best friends, yet fight like sisters. They have a love-hate relationship, but it's the typical siblings, just kind of the normal of how it works. And I think it's super close though, because I feel like at the end of the day, they are super close and they're always can rely on each other if they really need to, and just kind of girl talk and all that fun stuff about boys.
I've always felt like ever since I came here, like it like worked out perfectly. I've always bonded with like all my siblings, and I'm very thankful because although like I was in a rough place a lot of the time, at the end of the day, I ended up with a good family, so
Yeah,
thank you, Mom.
you're
Love you.
welcome. Love you.
And this is me now. I'm 16, I'm a sophomore in high school, almost a junior. My favorite sport is cheerleading and I love to sing. My favorite color is yellow and I either want to be a singer or an OBGYN when I'm older. A lot of people ask if I want any relationships with my biological side of the family. I actually don't know who my dad is, but when I'm older, I'd really like to find out and meet him someday. I don't really want a relationship with my biological mom right now. I just don't feel like I'm ready. But my older sister actually reached out to me a couple days ago, and we actually video chatted, and it was really good. So I would say if like things keep working out with my sister, then I'll have a relationship with her. As of my younger brother, I don't really have contact with him, but maybe we could form a relationship and I'll be good. As a lot of you guys know, I got my permit. I was so excited, and I just turned 16, so once this whole pandemic is over, I will be getting my license and I cannot wait to start driving. It's one of the most biggest things I'm looking forward to, although I do need a lot more practice, but you know, practice takes time. As of this moment, I don't really have a boyfriend because boys are just overrated. And also, I haven't even had my first kiss and I'm 16, but you know what? I don't really care because I'm just looking for the right person and for it to be the right moment. Another thing I'm really excited about is starting my own YouTube channel. I've had my channel up for a while, but I just haven't really been dedicated to it. I haven't really been posting because I've been really busy, but now that this pandemic is going on, I finally have time to start posting on it. I'm really excited and I hope you guys are too. Make sure to go subscribe to it. It's just Ariana Pettit, and I can't wait to share more of my journey and just my life with you guys, so make sure to go subscribe. Thank you for watching my then and now. I can't believe how far I've come, and I can't wait to make many more memories with my amazing family and my loving and caring parents. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!